tornadoes, so you always kind of keep one eye open. But I had both open because I was reverse eating all night.
What does that mean?
Well, you tell me.
I got it.
Oh, food was coming up.
Correct.
Or out.
The reverse
Out.
eating. I know. I had like a little stomach bug, but it wasn't that. And I laid down last night at like 8:15 or so to go to bed, and I remember just feeling weird. I told my wife, I was like, something's not right. I'm going to go to sleep. So I turn on my Bill Simmons podcast, and I float away to dreamy dreamland. I wake up like an hour and a half later, and I'm like, oh, God. So I run upstairs because I don't want to wake her up, and I'm just like, I don't feel good. And all of a sudden, it just starts, whoa, I can't stop. And then my head's killing me. And so it feels like somebody's punching me from inside my skull. It's the worst headache I've ever had in my life. And every time I throw up, make the headache worse because you're like jarring your body. So then I was like, okay, I want to take a bath. Turn the bath on. Then you get in hot water and your heart beats faster because the hot water than your head. I mean, I thought I was going to die. I thought it was it. No more show.
Wow.
I wasn't coming in.
You were so close to death, and here
I am.
No
I
more
made
show.
it.
No more
Hallelujah.
show. That's what you think of. No
or
more
as
show.
Elvis, the preacher, would say, hallelujah.
So what was it?
I do not know. I try to track back because I've been on a very regimented diet. I have to go tape a TV show for like 9 days coming up. Still going to do the show, but I got to go, and I'll be in Salt Lake City doing the show for a week, a little over a week. So I keep a journal of the food I eat, how it makes me feel, the cravings I have, and my weight. Because mostly I want to know why I'm craving these crazy sugary things. Is it based on things I've done, exercises, the food I've already eaten, the sleep I've had? I keep all this in my little journal here.
Interesting.
The only thing that I did differently the day before, I can run two things by you. Number one, I used almond milk instead of like regular milk because I usually do 2% milk.
I don't think that's going to make you
Me
sick.
either. Same. But that's like the leader in the clubhouse. There was also a piece of cheese on the counter that I just saw sitting there and I just picked it up and ate it earlier in the day.
That might be
that's it.
Like which counter? At your house or here?
No, it don't.
Okay.
Well, my
You're
wife
like,
had
nah, that can't be
No.
it.
My wife had cooked like a couple hours earlier, and there was just a piece of random little piece of cheese on the counter. And I was like, well, I know she cooked with it. So I just grabbed it and ate it.
I mean,
And I remember there being like some like, I don't know. It was
Like green stuff on it?
not really great. The texture's different.
I don't feel like that would do it, but maybe.
I don't know.
If it's, from that day, but maybe it was cheese from a few days ago.
Thought I was dying.
So in your journal, did you write like, thought I was dying?
In my journal, thank you for asking.
Yeah, you need to add that.
Because you write what you're feeling after you eat it.
Today's May 9th.
Yeah, you should write down your theories.
I so far don't have anything. Let me write this down. May 9th. Def wasn't random cheese.
Question mark.
Question
For
mark?
sure was the devil.
Okay. Exclamation point.
Boom. Got that. But I thought I was going to die. My head was hurting so bad. I couldn't even get my body to a place where I felt comfortable to lay. It was just like, I was like playing Twister, just trying to find a spot. And my wife like heard me moving around. And I wasn't like being loud on purpose so she'd wake up and come and take care of me like a baby. But I was like hitting walls and stuff like maybe so she'd hear. But I don't want to be like, wake up.
So you just bang on the walls?
Well, I mean, I was out of control. My head was hurting. And so she came up, and I don't even know what I took. I know she had some Advil. I don't know. And then finally, she hugged me, a.k.a. me being a little spoon, and I fell asleep like 3.5, 4 hours later. Hour and a half later, my alarm goes off, and I came in.
Ugh.
It was a brutal night.
Terrible.
But I feel like not sick anymore. I'm just exhausted now from vomiting all night. And when you can't stop it, when you're like, okay, I'm done. Oh! That sucks.
I just feel like when you know it's food related, it's like the best feelings. You know it's going to be over faster, and you're going to feel better.
Though, because I had a stomach bug.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm here. Look at me. There have been some real fighters. They should make a Disney Plus movie about this. The guy that went to work. Let's just call it that.
But also, once you're done with this TV or whatever, you're going to stop the.
No, I'm healthy.
So are you journaling for data? Like
Yeah,
you're not
data only.
obsessively trying to just.
When do you come up with the result of the data?
I don't. I look at it though, and if I'm like, man, I felt pretty good the last couple of days, I can look and see what I've been eating that's made. Yeah, it's all data based.
Okay.
Okay.
I can get behind that.
But this is never going to end? Like you're just
I won't keep the journal anymore probably after I'm done with the show.
Sorry, that's what I was asking.
Oh,
You
no,
acted
but
like,
I don't hate the journal. I actually love the journal.
Why don't you try journaling your feelings?
Ball humbug.
I'd rather do food.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Like not how you feel after
here's the reason.
food.
I hear you and I understand everything you're saying. I just need accountability, and I have to hold myself accountable. And if I don't write everything down, then I can kind of punt on caring about it. and be like, you can forget stuff on purpose.
Yeah.
And maybe you forget the third bowl of cereal. You know, maybe it's so.
What is it that you think needs to change about your body to be on TV?
Sugar.
No, because you look.
Oh, no, I've already bought clothes, and they're no, it's just about affording clothes. I already bought the clothes, and some of them don't fit.
Okay.
So
they're too snug.
I've already bought the wardrobe. Yeah. Otherwise, I'd probably live free. Nah, I probably wouldn't. All right, so that was last night. It sucked. And there was a storm going on, and Stanley's barking the whole time at the storm. He didn't even fix that. He didn't stop that storm. So, and I wanted to show my wife, because I'm not good. For somebody who says words for a living and gets and has a pretty successful career at saying words, I'm not good at saying words like one-on-one. And so I woke up this morning like an hour and a half after I went to sleep, and we had pulled some of the pull furniture cushions off so they didn't blow away in the storm. And so I went and reset them all before I started working on the show, because I knew my wife would like that. So hopefully she sees it and goes, oh, that's him saying he's thankful and he loves me.
So that's your acts of service?
Yeah. I mean, I felt like that.
I get that.
Yeah.
I do that with the kitchen sometimes.
But I should probably just say it.
I know, but
instead I...
And then they don't say anything, and you're like, whoa, why did I say anything?
That's why I stopped doing dishes.
Just stop.
Because I would do the dishes in the morning, and if it wasn't like brought up and made a huge deal about, like it was New Year's Eve, I would be like, I guess I'm not doing that anymore.
Could you imagine if we were waiting for like words for all the things we do, like, and we'd just be like, well, I guess I'm not going to do that anymore because nobody's saying anything. Like, it wouldn't get done.
Also, secondly, I tried to call Eddie before I got sick. This is annoying for two reasons. One, I tried to FaceTime him. Cold call, by the way. But I can cold call Eddie. He answers on the toilet sometimes.
Sure.
Don't like that, but cold call FaceTimed him. I was out. We ordered some like wicker furniture. Who even knew they made wicker furniture anymore? And so it came in a case. You had to take the screws out because it was shipped in the case. So the storm was coming, so I wanted to take the case apart, but I couldn't get the drill bit to stay in the electric drill.
That's why you're FaceTiming me?
Yeah, I needed some. I was sneaking off so my wife wouldn't, so she'd think I was manly.
I need your
I was
help.
like, hey, how do I get this? So I ended up calling our buddy Steve, and he was like, just screw it tighter. And I was like, oh, that's it? He goes, yeah, just stick the drill bit in there and then screw the whole head, the electric drill tighter.
Yeah.
Couldn't get Eddie to answer.
Sorry, it was my wife's birthday. It's the whole series
of
things.
Eddie was doing the dishes for her.
Yeah. Well, now my wife doesn't think I'm that manly.
I know.
That's the thing that convinced her that I'm not that manly.
Well, there's storms again today, so just heads up on the cushions. Like,
really?
None of our kids are in school. Mine aren't.
No, mine aren't either.
Yeah, no, kids are out of school.
I put the cushions back.
You put the cushions back, and
do you need to go?
Now I'm worried about them.
I'm such an idiot.
Yeah.
Well, it says 35%.
Well, why would they cancel school? It's got to be something.
Precautionary.
Flooding was mine.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't really see a lot of rain here, so I'm cushion strong. Hashtag cushion strong. We're good. Okay, well then let's play the song. We'll do the news. We'll get to the news in a second. This is new Post Malone and Morgan Wallen. We premiered it earlier this morning. This is Had Some Help here on the Bobby Bones Show. Malone and Morgan Wallen. I had some help. We'll come back, get to the news in a second. Somebody turned 26. I thought he was way older than 26. Not because he looks older, but because he's just done so much. When I saw he was 26, I was like, I'm such a loser. 20. And what he was able to do for his 26th birthday is crazy. We'll do that, plus the other news stories. Do you guys know who it is?
No clue.
I have a guess.
Think about it. We'll come back next. A little late, but let's do the news.
Bobby's Big
Stories.
Who turned 26?
I don't know.
Can think about it?
Not that's 26 and
I know.
done all these crazy, amazing things.
I know.
How old is Bieber?
Who?
Bieber.
30 something?
Okay, I thought maybe he was 26.
Mr. Beast is only 26.
No way.
Oh, dang.
And for his 26th birthday, he gave away 26 Teslas.
In my mind, he's like,
40.
yeah, I don't even know really what he looks like, but I picture him being an
Good
older
for that
man.
guy, man. Like, he's really built a mega empire. He's 26 years old.
That's crazy.
Mr. Beast is celebrating his 26th birthday. The facial hair is what makes him look older.
He has a beard?
Yeah, beard and mustache and not really, it's not a goatee, but it doesn't grow all the way on the top, but he just looks older. But he gave away 26 Teslas. He has 256 million subscribers on YouTube, a net worth of $500 million. Mr. Beast, but he also doesn't look like a beast. He looks like a nice guy. Mr. Beast should almost look like
The Beast. Yeah.
Beauty and the Beast. It's the only beast I got right here. And there any other
That's
name?
it.
Beast, yeah. His name's Jimmy Donaldson. Mike, how old was Mr. Beast when he started doing content? He had to be a teenager, right?
Yeah, probably like 16, 17.
That's wild.
The guy just did it. Happy
So,
birthday, Mr. Beast. Live
he,
mint. Told that
He gave
story.
away 26 Teslas.
Teslas.
For his birthday.
Oh, you can still try to win them right now.
You can?
You go comment on his Instagram post and you get entered in.
Did you enter?
Oh, yeah.
That'd be crazy if you won a Tesla. It's
From-
crazy he's giving away Teslas.
From Mr. Beast.
Yeah. The Office will have a spinoff. And you know what? I bet it's going to be really good. The problem is people are going to compare it to the other Office. It has nothing really in common with the other Office. Peacock's Office spinoff will take place at a Midwestern newspaper. And so some people from other shows, some Harry Potter show and some, I never watched The White Lotus. I don't know what that is.
it's
Oh, yeah,
good.
that's the hotel
The
one.
hotel.
Yeah, so some people from that show are in it. But it's at a newspaper that's kind of failing, and it'll be funny itself, but people are going to go, but it's not the real Office. It's not trying to be the real Office. And when the real Office was on, it wasn't as popular as it is now. And there's been years and years and years to romanticize. I love The Office, my favorite show ever. But I just hope people give this a chance. But they did name it The Office.
So it's a spin-off, but not in the sense of like it's part of the same story or same characters are in that?
It doesn't say if any of the Office characters will make an appearance.
Okay.
So it says spinoff probably because they're just saying it's The Office. I wish they would take like somebody, like one of the young people
Yeah.
and make them like the head, but then people would compare it too much to the other one.
Like if Toby shows up.
But Toby be old.
Okay,
Yeah, if he
so-
shows up though, that would be good. No Swiss Army knife. They're making a new Swiss Army knife, but there'll be no blade in it.
So it has all the tools, but just nothing dangerous.
I'm sure people will get offended and outraged by this who don't even care about Swiss Army knives. This is one of the things where people get on the, can you believe they're taking the knife? Do you even have a Swiss Army? No. But this will be one of those fake outrage things that people get upset about. But a Swiss Army knife has a blade and like a corkscrew.
Scissors.
And like a skeleton key.
Bottle opener.
But they're going to make a new one, a little more updated, but with no knife in it. And that is from Victorinox, maker of the Swiss Army knife. An Indiana teen, 15, is set to become the youngest college graduate in the state's history. A 15-year-old student in Indiana will become the youngest ever to get his bachelor's degree in general studies from Indiana University, which is super cool. It's these kind of kids that either become really great gamers and make tons of money doing that, or like have cures for cancer, or invent reasons to, because they're way ahead, and they use that way ahead to like stay ahead and do fun stuff, or like save the world.
Could any of them burn out though? Because they went so hard so early.
A lot of burnout, though, for the most part, is when parents push kids. Athletically, burnout is mostly when parents
Sure.
push kids.
I've seen that.
If somebody's naturally awesome and school comes easy to them, then people don't really burn out unless they push themselves too hard. It just depends how easy school was for the kid. Which I bet if you're 15, it comes pretty easy.
Oh yeah, I'm sure this kid is naturally gifted, but did they have a chance to just be a kid?
I'd rather do that. I'd rather be a kid while being super smart.
I don't know, man.
Did you say
being
he's
a kid was
15
awesome.
Yeah.
and going to college, or 15 and graduating
Graduating.
college? So that means he started college at,
That's crazy, dude.
like, I'm sure he finished it fast, so
Yeah.
let's just say he
13
started
and a
at
half.
13.
Yeah.
Okay.
New York Post. That's awesome. That's the best being a kid ever.
Is it though?
No, you're
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, it's amazing. I would love that. He's in his Indiana University hoodie, taking a graduation picture at 15.
I mean, yeah, that's
That's
amazing.
the coolest kid I've ever seen. Him, one, Mr. Beast, two, in that order. Passengers erupt in a chaotic mid-flight brawl after one attempted to steal the other's seat. On an airplane? You can't steal somebody's seat on an airplane. But yeah, they were going to California. One passenger stole the other's seat. And, hey, that's my seat. No, it's not. Bam, bam, bam. And they start rolling. There's nowhere to even fight on an airplane.
That's what I'm saying.
There's nowhere to fight. It's like fighting in a phone booth.
Right. It's not a good place to fight.
And you know somebody's going to jump in, and you're going to take some shots from people who are just trying to stop the fight.
Yep. Or you're going to get an armrest in your junk.
Then you're going to get taped to the seat. That's from the New York Post. An ex-Mayo Clinic doctor allegedly told Bumble Matches, this is the doctor that was poisoning his wife. No, his wife was poisoning him.
Oh, yeah,
The
yeah.
coffee.
Bleach or something.
The Mayo Clinic doctor. No, he poisoned his wife. There are too many of these stories.
Oh, he poisoned his wife.
The former Mayo Clinic doctor accused of fatally poisoning his wife after their open marriage failed to have referred to himself as a widower on a dating app. So he was on Bumble just talking and being like, I'm still with... But they were just like tracking all of his Bumble. How do they get into his Bumble?
So he's on Bumble.
Is his password not good?
Is an open marriage guy?
He was on Bumble, and he told Bumble Matches he was a widower before she died.
Oh, that's okay. That's crazy. Because he premeditated it. He knew he was going to offer.
And remember, he's a poison specialist. That's all coming back to me.
Oh, boy.
So he knew how to do it.
And he would give them different stories. How'd they get his password? Doesn't everybody do hard password now and just accept that and it logs in?
No.
Mm-mm.
No, I never accept the hard ones.
Oh, I do all the time now. I don't remember any of them.
Like, I'm not going to remember that crap.
JJ2298.
Right.
Bro, if you're like murdering people, your password's got to be stronger. Didn't we learn that already? Or maybe don't murder people.
Start there.
Yeah, but then have good passwords. Amazon's going to make it easier for you to buy stuff while you're watching Prime Video.
Oh, great. Much easier. That's what we need.
Yeah, I was curious about this. Like, so if you're watching something and you like it on there, is there going to be just a little link and you boop?
Shoppable carousel ads will be popping up.
Oh, boy.
During Prime Video commercial breaks. Because if you don't pay for the version without commercials, you get the commercials, but they're going to allow you. What would be really cool is if they gave you commercials of things you for sure like.
Sure.
Because then I would request the commercials.
I wonder if that's easy, like, to do, technological wise.
I mean,
the fact you do Apple Pay built on any site.
Yeah.
You just go. That
They
site click,
should do
it's so
customized
easy.
commercials
So
on
easy.
TV.
Yeah. I'm sure they will eventually. But Hollywood Reporter with that story, they'll even do like trivia. And that's fun.
That is fun.
Like interactive trivia.
And can we compete with everyone around the
Bro,
world?
I wish it were like a bar. You could go in and you see like Johnny L's in first place.
I love those. I do that at Olive Garden, man.
Although I think sometimes they're fake people.
No, there's no chance.
Because I score mid and I still win.
You know why that's not true?
Why?
Because sometimes we get 2 for our table, and I can see my son on there.
Yeah,
like,
but I
if
think they're
he's-
probably in the same room.
Oh.
Or the same one.
You don't think Tina in Illinois is like really?
I don't know, man. I wonder about that. ABC's bringing back Extreme Home Makeover. Move That Bus. That's a good show.
Yeah.
Back in the day. Ty Pennington was the guy, right? Back in the day. I mean, he's a pretty ripped up dude, right? Didn't he do
absolutely.
That's what I remember of him.
Yeah. Tan and tone.
His muscles. It's coming back, and they're going to move that bus, and it's going to be a super positive show on ABC.
Yeah, Clea and Joanna from the Home Edit are a part
They're hosting
of
it
now. Yeah.
They're hosting it?
Yes.
Are you breaking news you shouldn't break?
No. It's been announced.
That
They
they're
were posting about it on social media.
We broke news nobody knew. No, take it. Run with it. Breaking news!
Wow.
No, but that's
Good job, Amy.
so exciting for them.
It's cool. That is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Disney Plus will stream Caitlin Clark's first regular season WNBA game.
Cool.
That's really cool, too. On May 14th, Caitlin Clark's Indiana Fever will face off against the Connecticut Sun, and it will stream on Disney Plus and be available on ESPN Plus and ESPN2. Hollywood Reporter. She changed the WNBA to make people care. She changed women's college basketball to make people care. It's not even just about the WNBA. Every once in a while, there's a player in a sport that is a bit transcendent. I mean, in basketball, there's like 5 ever. She's one, the biggest I've ever seen in my lifetime for women's basketball, where I would appointment watch women's college basketball. Mostly because she would shoot from forever. And you just didn't see people pull up like that. So that's pretty cool. I got a couple rookie cards.
Of her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Drunk middle school teaching assistants arrested after a student drank her drink thinking it was Mountain Dew, but it was vodka.
Oh, I
So
saw
sad.
that.
So sad. Ugh.
Yeah.
I mean, that used to happen to me as a
Was
kid.
it sad, or was the teacher just sneaking in?
No, it's
The
sad
teacher
that the
was
teacher.
drinking.
Right. It's sad to me that you have.
Nobody died though.
No,
Right.
No, and it was
but-
just a sip. But what was the student doing drinking her Mountain Dew?
So, I mean.
Same, bro.
Like, I thought about that. I don't
I think
understand that
so,
part.
maybe. I don't know. I don't know anything other than what I read. Maybe the student knew what's up. It's like
Let me try a little bit of that.
the student
think
threw out the
so.
drink and alerted another teacher who brought the matter to the principal's office. What kind of student just grabs the teacher's Mountain Dew and starts drinking it?
I
Very
think if
strange.
you want, like maybe, I don't know, the kid isn't allowed to have Mountain Dew, and kids love that stuff. Or like when I would
But
drink
isn't
my
middle
dad's
school like junior
Coke.
high?
Yeah, middle school.
Because we
Yeah.
called it junior high.
Yeah.
7th,
But,
8th grade.
Like I would go take a sip of my dad's Coke sometimes, and I'd be like, okay,
And how
that
old
is
were
a
you?
That's
like,
your dad,
But how
though, not
old
your
were you, though?
teacher.
6?
Crown Royal there. I don't remember exactly how old
Saying
I was.
junior
It would
high's a little too old to be
happen.
grabbing your teacher's Mountain Dew because
Yeah.
you can't get any Mountain Dew at home.
I don't know. I don't think the kid knew that there was alcohol. Why would he have said something? You know, you just keep drinking it.
Okay, but let's say that's the case. Why would you drink your teacher's Mountain Dew?
Kids like Mountain Dew.
Go get your own kid. All right. And finally, should you take a walk after you eat? It helps digestion, apparently. They're called fart walks.
Excuse me?
Hmm?
Like,
They're called fart walks.
Ew, don't make that noise.
what? That's a fart walk.
No
But I don't-
secret that walking is great generally, but after you eat, it helps you digest food. The benefits of walking after you eat: it helps regulate blood sugar, prevents spikes or crashes in blood sugar levels, reduces stress, debloating, promotes relaxation, which in turn can improve digestion. So get you a fart walk.
Do you guys do walks at all?
On the
I do.
treadmill, like an
Yeah.
hour.
No, like outside.
No,
Yes.
Where'd I go?
I don't know, like
Where am I
just
going?
the backyard, walk around, look at the
That's
trees.
why I got a car.
Okay, so you don't walk around.
So I got a car. That's why I sit on the back porch. Yeah, I know.
My wife's been wanting to do like, hey, let's go for a walk, and we're all like, we're good.
We'll walk the dogs occasionally, but I never just go for a walk for the sake
Yeah.
of walking. No. That's from Yahoo. That's the news.
Those were Bobby's Big
Stories.
go over and talk to Ashley. Ashley, you're on the Bobby Bones Show. What's up?
Hey, Bobby, how's it going?
Pretty good.
Okay, I was just calling. I was telling Morgan to let you know you're having migraines.
Huh. So
That's what's making you sick.
I've never had a migraine before. Does that mean I will have another migraine if you have one?
You could possibly.
But if you have one, then do you have them forever? Is it like a disease?
No, because I've only had a few in my entire life, but when I've had them, I've known. And the first time I ever got one was in college, so they're years and years and years apart, but they can make you throw up.
But I started feeling like a little queasy, and then I woke up, and my head was hurting, but then I started throwing up, and it just got so bad. Again, it felt like somebody was boxing inside my skull. It hurt so bad, my body couldn't even get to a place where laying down was comfortable. And I was like fetal, and I was going, it hurts. I don't know why my wife woke up. I don't know.
I wonder why.
I think you woke
She
her.
did wake up and take care of me.
Accidentally.
And I was like, I don't want to wake her up. It hurts. So, Ashley, do you have migraines?
I do.
So what can I do to make sure I don't get another one?
Well, you have to probably get on medicine.
No.
Your body's giving you a trigger before. That's how you are feeling not right.
So do you maybe prescribe more video games at the house?
Good call.
Probably. That's what they recommend for migraines. Video games.
Buy more baseball, football cards. Got it. Okay. I hope that was not a sign of things to come. Had a pretty brutal night last night, but I'm good.
I hope not either. I have some friends that have chronic migraines, and it's debilitating.
I'm not assigning myself that, for the record.
Oh, right. I know.
I just had a bad one.
Right.
One. Okay. Let's go over to Kim. Let's get on the migraine talk real quick. Kim, welcome to the Migraine Minute.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Studio.
Morning.
So, yeah, I agree with Ashley. Definitely a migraine. But what could have triggered yours is the change in the barometric pressure.
What about the cheese I ate from the counter?
No, definitely not the cheese.
No. So because there was a storm coming in, like big thunderstorms, maybe a tornado. Tornado did not happen here, but they were saying possibly tornado. That can make my head hurt like that. It was the worst headache I ever had in my whole life. Again, I'm surprised they haven't made a Disney movie about it already, that I came to work today.
Yes, I'm going to tell you. So I live in Florida, and we have rainy season. And believe me when I tell you, I can tell a storm is coming hours before it comes.
Yeah, me too. I use
wild.
my app. I look at the radar on the map.
Sure, yeah.
I'd rather have that, though, than the headache thing. It's not a fun trick. I can tell a storm is coming. Thank you for sharing that. It was a rough night, but I'm here. I'm good. I'm living life. I'm a little exhausted, but I plan on living today like no other day.
Good, man.
You ever get so sick, or you get sick at all, or sometimes when you have a cold, and you're like, I'm going to value every minute I feel good. That's what I was doing last night. I was so sick, and I was like, I take for granted whenever I feel good. I'm never doing that again. The next time I feel normal, I'm going to be like, praise. Oh, I feel so good. And then I finally felt good, and I forgot about it.
Yeah.
I forgot to do that.
That happens.
Sometimes when I get a real stuffy nose, I'm like, man, I really take for granted those times my nose isn't stuffed. You have that conversation?
For sure.
Oh,
yes.
gosh. That's how I felt last night. I was like, just get me through this. And I'll say thank you every day for feeling good. Then I started to feel a little better physically, and I just forgot to say.
That's like when you have a hangover. You're like, I'm never drinking again. And then next weekend comes around, you're drinking again.
Do you ever do, like, deals with God, and then, like, if you just get me out of this situation, and then it happens, and you're like,
I never go that far.
You did. No, me either. No, me either. All right, I'm going to play Jordan Davis, Tucson Too Late, Bobby Bones Show. Thank you, guys.